Live on 2K Sports Friday night, Major League Baseball. Hey, great to have you with us. Will they be able to limit the production of the big bat of David Ortiz? Fans of Fenway always packed in here, and they are for this game. Starting on the mound, Daisuke Matsuzaka. So, Steve, what's he got in store for Seattle hitters today?
Well, with Daisuke Matsuzaka on the hill, it's about variety. And the catcher needs both hands to put down the signals because he has so many different pitches. But when push comes to shove and the game's on the line, he'll attack the hitter with his slider.
Let's take a moment to look at the Mariners lineup. John, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Dustin Ackley has a presence of him that he's been around the league for a long, long time. You have to remember, though, very, very young player. With the patience at the plate, he can draw a lot of walks. Very good at dropping in hits, getting on base. Not a big power guy, but he will get on base at the top of the order to help score runs.
Ackley is in the batter's box. He'll be receiving the first pitch of the game. Matsuzaka gets set and delivers. First pitch, and he misses the fastball. Strike one. He delivers. There's a swing and a ground ball. Oh, dive, Pedroia. And he's out at first. What an out. He makes a terrific play and a fine throw.
Well, this should have been a base hit. The hitter thought the ball was going through, but a tremendous effort keeping it in the infield and getting the out.
Gutierrez at the plate. Lifetime numbers 2 for 5 off Matsuzaka. Gutierrez swings and misses. Strike one.
Well, the AL East had its way with the Mariners last year. A full 9 games under 500 for Seattle. They had a losing record against all 5 AL East teams.
Good eye by Franklin Gutierrez as he lays off that one, and we're even. The American League East indeed was very tough on Seattle, and it really started that long losing streak, Steve, when they lost their first 8 against the division.
You have to go back to July 27th, that final game at Yankee Stadium. Felix Hernandez on the mound and finally broke that 17-game losing streak.
Started to go around. It's a call. Strike 3, 2 down.
You have to be able to use your fastball in the major leagues, and this guy clearly can use that fastball. Thrown in the low 90s, a very effective pitch.
We'll take a look here and see where the Red Sox are positionally around the diamond. And scouting those fielders, John.
Well, James Loney, to me, is a guy that really has worked hard at his craft. He's a first baseman who's very good at scooping balls in the dirt. And when you have infielders that rush throws and infielders that sometimes aren't real accurate, he's an important factor in their defense. He saves that team a lot of errors and saves his pitchers a lot of extra work.
Here's the pitch. This one put in play on defense. Ross. That's caught. Side is retired. No runs, no hits, no one left on. And the Red Sox getting ready to start this one off. Out on the mound, we'll see Blake Beavan. He'll be starting this one off for Seattle. Steve, we'll be watching how he approaches this Boston lineup.
As the manager sends the righty out to the mound against this lineup, he has to realize it's not a great matchup for him. The pitcher's going to...
Here's a swing and a liner to left center. And the leadoff man of this ball game's on board. See if they get it started early.
Well, anytime you get your first hitter up in the inning, big things could happen. It opens up a lot of holes in the defense, and it makes it a lot easier to hit for the guys behind you.
Any of these bats stand out, John?
Well, take a look at Ryan Sweeney. The guy has a beautiful, beautiful swing. He's a big guy at 6'4", 215. Still trying to figure out, though, how to hit at the major league level. His power and his patience need to improve, and if they do, he has a lot of potential to be a very good player.
There's a swing and a drive deep to left field. He has to back up for it. Comes away with the out. That will hold the runner at second. You got a chance to check out the Mariners on the defense. Highlights, John, from these fielders?
Well, there's so many things that Franklin Gutierrez is great at. One of the more underrated defensive players in the game. He runs balls down. He's very aggressive. He's not afraid to dive for balls. What I like about him, though, when you watch how balls are hit to his corners when he's playing center field, he is always there, ready to back up, and he doesn't play nonchalant outfield. Very aggressive and
got the bat on that one. Saunders there. 2 retired here. And as regards the Red Sox against the West, take the Rangers out of that equation, 17-8 against the rest of the division, John.
And it was actually on a West Coast swing. And
swung on, lined over the first baseman's head. All the way to the wall. And the run comes in.
Well, a big RBI single right there. And I tell you, anytime you can put that first run on the board, the momentum is in your favor.
And in the batter's box, it's Ross. Now, Steve, they needed to take the lead, and they've come through just as we thought they might. See how this plays out.
A nice approach at the plate so far from this offense, and they came out of the gates early, determined to get up on the board.
The pitch. A little too eager, and he's behind 0-2. And at this point in the game, obviously, it's hard to tell exactly where we're going, but you get the feel. Swing and a line drive. And that gets down. Ross, a single. Nice way to get things started in this one. The Red Sox lead 1-0. Forecast tonight to be cold. Definitely it's turned out that way. And we've got Montero batting. Cut fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Hitting .417 lifetime off Boston. No balls, 1 strike. Here's Matsuzaka. And it's 0-2. Jesus Montero now, and he'll lean in a little closer.
Well, he's in trouble right here, Gary, and he knows it. He knows he gets a little overly aggressive on the 0-2 pitch. Let's see how good a pitch they give him.
He can't connect on that one, and Jesus Montero coming up empty with a swing.
Now we're going to get another look here at that cut fastball here on K-Cam.
Well, sometimes you get fooled so badly, there's just nothing else you can do but hope and pray that you put the ball in play, hopefully foul, to get another pitch to hit.
And in the batter's box, it's Olivo. Swing and a miss on the cutter. 0-1.
Well, good movement on that cutter. He had him way out on his front foot.
No balls, 1 strike. Here's Matsuzaka. 0-1 pitch is a cut fastball, swung on and missed. 0-2.
Well, with a couple strikes on him, Gary, I'm going to go right at him with a slider now. He struggles with that pitch.
And Miguel Olivo goes down swinging. That's 3.
You know, sometimes in the back you go 5, 6, 7 pitches as they start to foul off the 0-2 count. I like that he went right at him aggressively, strikes him out on 3 pitches.
And we've got Smoke coming to the plate. He's got 1 hit, 5 lifetime at bats off Daisuke Matsuzaka. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, for a pitcher to be successful, you want to keep the ball off the sweet spot of the bat. The cut fastball does that.
Fouled off.
Foul!
The slider swung on and missed, struck him out, side gone. And they are retired in short order. Good defensive half inning. Red Sox still ahead. And their number 6 hitter, He'll get things started here in the home half of the second. Here it comes. First pitch way out of the zone, ball one.
Well, he missed with the first pitch, so I bet he's going to come back with the fastball right here as he's done in the past.
Misses outside for ball two.
He tries to get this ball to come back over the plate with that two-seamer, but it's dangerous throwing it high. You want to throw it down and away, not up and away.
2-0 on the way. Fastball misses badly. He's in danger of losing him.
Well, he's up in the count right here, 3-0, and you know he has the green light. As a hitter, you set middle in and try to get something in that zone to generate a run.
And he gets this one over for a strike, 3-1.
Same thing here, selective 3-0. Now you can still be selective on 3-1. Make him throw it where you want it.
There's a swing and a long high drive hit deep to right center field. Goodbye home run. So that narrow one-run lead is now doubled on one swing of the bat as he got it out of here.
Now this Boston lineup so deep, so powerful, and I'll tell you what, they can make the plays on both sides of the ball.
Strike started off the at-bat 0-1. This is, Steve, I guess, with that big fly, the inning these guys were hoping for.
Well, that's exactly right, Gary. I mean, you want to have the big inning. When you get that opportunity, put a number up on the board.
Loney, foul ball. Hit up the middle. He dives and he's got it. And the throw's in time at first. Mercy, what a play. Great play made, boy. Middle of the infield. You love that kind of help.
Well, he stretched out as far as he could possibly go to be able to make the play. Gold glove effort.
In the batter's box, Saltalamacchia. There's a swing and a drive, deep right field. And Thames is there. As he drops back for it and puts it away.
Well, they followed the advanced scouting reports to a T. They played the outfielders back that time, and he hit it right into the teeth of the defense.
It's going to be Sweeney. Changeup misses badly, 1-0.
Well, that's where you look for a changeup from the pitcher away in the strike zone. If they look for it and get it, they can really shoot that thing.
Swing, hot shot. But he stays with it, gets the out. That's how you do it. So they pick up a run on the home run and add to their lead. Boston by 2. It'll be the bottom third of the order coming to the plate. And welcome to those of you just tuning in. 2K Sports, Major League Baseball. This is Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips and John Crook. It's going to be Saunders. And a swinging strike on the first pitch by Matsuzaka, 0-1. He lets that fastball go by for a called strike, 0-2.
All the pressure on the hitter right now. He knows that he has to protect the plate in order not to strike out.
Big swing and a miss on a heater. Struck him out, 1 down.
Well, that one's as straight as a string. Just registered 91 on the gun.
2 straight fastballs. He still couldn't catch up with it.
Well, if a pitcher comes back with a fastball right after he threw one and gets the K, you know he's throwing gas out there.
Thames at the plate. This is his first opportunity in this one. Nope, not in there that time. Matsuzaka missing. Now the 1-0 pitch. Fastball swung on, couldn't connect, 1-1.
He says, I'm going to go at him, but I'm going to go at him away so that I can't get hurt. He just runs that fastball by him.
1-1 pitch. He watches the 1-1 pitch, takes a fastball, strike 2.
Oh, Gary, he's got such an effective fastball. He likes to use it. You know, 1-2 count. He doesn't like to mess around. Look for him to go right at him with the heater.
1-2 pitch coming. Fastball in there, struck him out, out number 2.
Well, that's painting the black right there. He just throws it to the outside corner, exactly where they wanted to get the punch out.
It's Ryan at the plate. Career 0 for 3 off Daisuke Matsuzaka. First pitch, fastball, 0-1. Pitch on the way. Liner towards the hole. Picked up by Loney. And he'll step on first to retire the side. And a quick inning for Daisuke Matsuzaka. And Jacoby Ellsbury to bat. I'm going to take a brief moment here to check out the breakdown in this pitcher's pitch types that have turned into hit. Swing liner back up the middle. And he gets it down. He's 2 for 2 now. And that will bring Mike Aviles to the plate.
Well, this guy's got a lot of speed over there at first base, and it's not going to be surprised to see him off and running to try to steal this base.
Last time up, flew out. And he starts him out. Contact. That one high in the air, but that's going to be foul down the right side. Here's the pitch. And the pitch out. Nothing doing that time. Here's Ellsbury taking off. And he is out trying to take second. Mike Aviles swings and misses, and that'll even his count. Fastball got him 2 down.
Took a big hack at that one up in the zone. He's going to be seeing that one in his dreams all night long.
So with 2 down, it'll be Dustin Pedroia. Look at the matchup, 246 against the Mariners. That one lofted in the air. Gutierrez. That one's grabbed, side retired. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. Boston 2, Seattle nothing. Ackley's in the batter's box. First pitch to him. And a swinging strike on the first pitch by Matsuzaka, 0-1.
This pitcher relies on the good movement from his cut fastball. What makes it exceptional is that movement comes very late and close to the plate.
Ball. That's inside. Ackley watches it. And it will take a lot of patience because of that movement you were talking about, Steve, to lay off that cutter.
Well, it's so difficult to do it because the pitch that starts over the plate can run in on your hands and make it very difficult to connect.
And here's a swing and a miss. He couldn't get that one. 1 and 2.
Now, Gary, they're going through the lineup the second time around right here. They don't have any hits, so they've really got to start thinking about what are they doing at the plate and should they be more aggressive right now.
And that one swung on and missed by Dustin Ackley.
Let's see this curve again.
A real risky pitch right there, and he comes out of it alive. That one's right down the middle of the plate, and the batter just swung through it.
John, he's lucky he didn't get tattooed on that.
Well, you're absolutely right. The only player who wants that last pitch back more than the pitcher is the hitter.
Gutierrez at the plate.
Franklin Gutierrez had such a great season when he first came to Seattle, but since then he's regressed, and last year continued to slide in his production. Not a good long-term outlook for him.
And Ellsbury brings that one in. That's 2 gone.
Look, Gary, he just continues to mow this lineup down. We're talking about 11 hitters in a row retired.
Seager's in the batter's box. He flew out his last time up. Matsuzaka gets set and delivers. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. And Sweeney puts that away to retire the side. You could not ask for a better 4 innings so far. Everything's working.
A dozen up and a dozen down. You can't start any better than this.
The shutout continuing here at Fenway. David Ortiz leads it off. An exciting hitter. Boy, he is some fun to watch. And here's the first one. The fastball is in there. It's 0-1. He deals. Hit in the air to left center. One away now. And in the batter's box, it's Ross.
Devin has pitched well so far in this one.
See if he's getting balls or strikes here. Let's take a look.
You know, working ahead in the count, how important is it? Well, we've seen in this game how important it is when the pitcher's falling behind in the 1-0 count. He's given up a home run and 3 hits in the game.
And this is bounced foul to the left side. And he pops it up. Should have room back there. Thought he could make a play there, but it didn't happen. Contact made. Thames to field. So Ross is retired. Now it's 2 down.
Not a bad swing on that pitch, but just got underneath it. The result, easy fly ball to right.
6 slide up at the plate again. He homered back in inning number 2. Fastball too low. 1-0. And look now at the pitch type distribution. One of the hallmarks of being effective is mixing up your pitches.
Well, the thing that stands out to me is the fact that he's thrown strikes and he's commanded the strike zone, and he's not been predictable. If a pitcher becomes predictable, he becomes easy to hit.
And he needs to stay focused right here, not get off track. He knows what his plan is. Change speeds, change locations, change pitches, move the ball around.
Here's a swing and a miss at the fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, Gary, he's a very aggressive hitter on a 1-2 count. He's going to swing at that borderline pitch, so I'm going to try to expand the strike zone right here.
That one gets through for a base hit. That brings up James Loney.
He takes this 1-2 pitch down in the zone. He's able to go down and get it, get a good part of the bat on the ball, and pick up the base hit.
That's a tough pitch to hit. When you're behind in the count, you just want contact, and he got it. Grounded out last time. Swung on, hit. Ooh, look out, off the pitcher. And he throws it away, and they get a chance here to gain a base. Oh, he has thrown it away, safe all around. In the batter's box, Saltalamacchia.
Well, they catch a little bit of a break here in a jam with runners on base, but a guy who's not tipped.
Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air to right field. It's still going. He makes an unbelievable catch. That's going to rob him of a home run.
Now when you make a play like that, everybody in the dugout is smiling, greeting you with high fives instead of a home run.
They pick up no runs, 1 hit, and strand a couple. Through 4 at Fenway. It's Jesus Montero to lead it off. Matsuzaka gets set and delivers. First pitch a fastball. That's in there for a strike.
Look here, as we move through the middle part of this ball game right now, they just cannot mount any offense at all. No hits. And I'll tell you what, this pitcher is just shutting them down.
And he swings and hits this one foul. And the cut fastball's in there. Strike 3, 1 away.
That's a great strikeout right there, Gary. 3 pitches, and he sits him down. How about that for efficiency?
Now batting with 1 away. Here's Miguel Olivo. 0 for 1 thus far. And this is popped up on the left side. And looked for a moment like he had a chance to make that play, but not to be. And he's on in front on that pitch, so he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, you can tell he's seeing the ball really well. Even though he swung and missed, he was right on that pitch. If he gets another one there, watch out.
Swung on, that is hit. Pedroia. 2 away. Still, no one has been able to reach base, and we're in the 5th.
You know, I love watching him this next time through the lineup. The adjustments he's making, the hitters just can't figure them out.
And we've got smoke coming to the plate. He takes that one. Matsuzaka has him 0-1. And when you're having a day like this guy is on the mound, it takes a lot of things to be going right for you. Here's a look at his strategy on mixing up his pitch types.
I love what I've seen from him today. He's established his fastball, and then he's thrown just enough off-speed pitches to keep these guys off balance.
Well, he's doing an exceptional job in this game, changing the sequence of pitches to where the hitters cannot follow the rhythm that he has for his plan of attack.
Slider swung on and missed. Struck him out. That's going to retire the side. Well, that's 5 in the books now, and he's faced the minimum number of hitters.
You know, more than halfway through this game. And
here's Ryan Sweeney leading it off. Grounded out his last time up. And starts him out here. Smash towards the middle. He's got it. What a play. That's an exceptional play with the glove, Steve. Let's watch it again.
Gary, there aren't many guys that can make this play. Watch as he leaves his feet and gets up to make the catch. What a job.
And it's Jacoby Ellsbury now, 1 away.
Look at the numbers that Jacoby Ellsbury put up last season. He transformed himself from a singles hitter, slap hitter that steals bases into a guy that you make a mistake, he's going to make you pay.
A fly ball. And it's caught. Play made by Saunders. Aviles at the plate. Now, let's take a moment to see how this pitcher has been mixing up his pitches. John, Steve, what do you think about how he's done?
I think he's been in pretty good command in this one. He clearly is hitting his target, if not all the time, at least the majority of the time.
No, John, if I'm the pitching coach, I'm going to emphasize just stick with the plan. The plan seems to be working.
And the side's retired. Gutierrez the catch. Off the field he comes. Not a lot of action in this half inning. Nothing on. And the Mariners coming up next. And if you're just joining in, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Crunk bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. It's going to be Saunders. 0 for 1 thus far. And a swinging strike on the first pitch by Matsuzaka. 0-1.
You know, I know we're not supposed to say anything about no-hitters, so I would never say anything about that, Gary. But
don't worry.
You know, I don't think they have any hits here. We're, moving through the middle part of the ballgame.
Waves at that fastball in the hole now. 0-2.
That's a huge swing right there. He was looking for a fastball, but just couldn't quite catch up to it. Great pitch.
Fastball swung out and missed. Struck him out. 1 away.
Well, 2 strikes. You have to try to fight off this pitch. You have to think away and adjust in. They went away, but he couldn't make contact.
Thames at the plate. Caught looking last time. Matsuzaka not finding the strike zone there. He misses inside.
You know, for a pitcher to be successful, you want to keep the ball off the sweet spot of the bat. The cut fastball does that.
This one's grounded foul wide of first. And the beauty of that cut fastball, Steve, is oftentimes the delivery motion is the same as you see with a fastball.
Well, it's exactly right. They try to gauge it and has that running action and movement either away from the right-hander or into the left-hander.
Can't make contact on that fastball. 1-2.
Dominating, overpowering, getting it done. Matsuzaka's been great.
Now, a moment here to look at the quality strikes this pitcher's been throwing here today. Boy, he has thrown a ton of them. Quality pitches, quality strikes. That's the kind of performance we're seeing.
Yeah, and I've been impressed with how he's used the inner and outer parts of the strike zone. Very effective in getting a lot of strikes on these hitters.
You know, it's been difficult for the hitters to center him because he hasn't thrown the ball over the middle portion of the plate, keeping it on the corners.
It's Ryan at the plate. Career average 276 against the Red Sox. Takes a swing at that fastball. Can't connect. 0-1.
Well, let's see if they attack him with the curveball early on. He tends to struggle early in the at-bat.
No balls, 1 strike. Here's Matsuzaka. Lays off the cutter. Good pitch, but it's 1-1. The pitch. It's fouled away. The 1-2 on its way.
2-2.
Fastball just about had him, and it's a 2-2 count. Now, so much has been working for this man on the mound today. Effective using the pitches that are outside the strike zone. He has been fooling hitters.
Well, he's really locked in right now. Got the hitters off balance, forcing the hitter.
Slowly on the ground to third. Number 64. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning.
Has gone through the order twice.
And here's Dustin Pedroia. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Ackley will scoop it up. 1 away.
A well-hit ball. The second baseman easily takes care of it, though. Throws it over. This guy makes it look easy.
So with 1 away, here's David Ortiz. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Off the plate with a fastball, and it's 1-0.
Well, what a big year for Big Papi in 2011. After looking like he was never going to be the same after that terrible 2009 year, he looked like vintage Ortiz last year.
That's outside, ball 2. Talk about Ortiz and the great comeback season he had. Those numbers he picked up really were very much. Ortiz, rips it. This one comes off the wall.
Well, this pitch right here catches way too much of the plate, and he absolutely demolishes it. Let's see what they want to do here with 1 out and a base open.
And in the batter's box, it's Ross. In his career, 0 for 9 off the Mariners. And here's the pitch. There's a ground ball. Smoke scoops that one. And he steps on first. That's the second out.
Fans are buzzing with anticipation. They understand this is a turning point in the game.
He homered back in inning number 2. They don't want to get near the strike zone with this guy at the plate, so he's going to go down to first freely.
In this situation, they decided to play it safe. It's the right move, especially with the way he's swinging the bat.
That's going to bring up James Loney.
Well, a guy who's not going to put eye-popping numbers on the...
That swung on, hit on the ground. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. They pick up no... And so Dustin Ackley leading it off. We have seen a great pitching performance on the mound and a tremendous use of that strike zone that's been on display here.
Well, he's had a great rhythm going in this game today. He's not afraid to move the ball around and pitch aggressively in the zone.
And good pitch selections, I think, too, Steve. He's definitely got a recipe with a combined and effective approach.
There's a swing and a smash. This one to Ellsbury. No problem for him as he gets that out.
Now, Gary, he looks like he's in complete control, but all it takes is one big at-bat. And if you get a big base hit, next thing you know, things can start to snowball, so he's got to keep his focus out there.
Gutierrez at the plate. Flew out last time. That one's high. Matsuzaka doesn't fool him.
No runs, no hits. Deep into this ball game, Gary, and obviously he is pitching a gem of a game.
Gutierrez swings and misses. Strike one. Swings at that 1-1 pitch. Fastball by him. Strike two. Matsuzaka will miss outside. That'll be taken for a ball. Struck him out, and on it goes. Every batter's gone back to the bench.
He's just baffled them the entire game, shaking their heads on their way back to the dugout.
Seager's in the batter's box. 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on the way. Can't wait long enough for that one, and he starts out with a strike.
Well, just way out in front of that cutter.
Daisuke Matsuzaka. That's strike two, and he's got some pitches to play with.
He likes to try to make contact 0-2 and not get struck out, so that means you can't throw anything too close to the plate right here.
Good slider that time. Ruled the ball. 1-2. Spotted by Saltalamacchia. Line drive fouled off towards first. He deals. Cutter almost rung him up, but it's 2-2. Struck him out to retire the side, and now through 7 innings, perfection.
Well, 6 more outs to come. If he can pitch to them like he just did that guy, he's going to finish this thing off and get that perfect game.
And they just continue to have problems at the plate. That's 7 hitless innings now. The shutout continuing here at Fenway. Smacked that one. He got it right up the middle.
Well, that's the start they wanted right there. You get the first guy on with the inning. No outs. Big things could happen now.
It's going to be Sweeney lined out in his last at bat. And the first pitch. That one fouled off by Sweeney. There's a ground ball. Gets it. 1. And there's the second out of double play. And it's Jacoby Ellsbury at the plate. 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch on the way. And it goes foul. Here's the pitch. And it's 0-2. Ellsbury cut it down, protect.
Whoa, fella, you got to back off a little bit there now. It's a power curveball, but you have to sit back and wait for it to get in the zone.
This is swung on, lifted to deep right field. And that'll do it as Thames puts it away. Take a look down there in the bullpen. They've got a lefty up and throwing.
Well, I don't see him coming in just yet. I mean, with a...
It's called short work of 3. Took 6 pitches. And the Mariners coming up next. And we've got Montero batting. Cut fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
I don't know about you, Gary, but when I look up the board under that H column, the hits column, I see a big goose egg there. So clearly we're getting into exciting territory right now.
Daisuke Matsuzaka, that's strike 2, and he's got some pitches to play with.
Well, if you've done your homework, you know how you're going to attack this guy. You got to go with the slider here.
Struck him out, and the countdown continues. Hold your hand up, folks. That's 5 outs away from this piece of history.
Well, if the next 5 outs come as easily as that one did, he will get this perfect game. He is just dazzling them with his outstanding stuff.
Halfway through the 2011 season, Seattle called up Mike Karp to help out in the lineup, and he did a great job in his limited time with the team.
He takes that one. Matsuzaka has him 0-1. Try about Karp's chances. It looks like he's going to get a full season opportunity now. He's been called up a couple of times, John, but never a chance until last year, really, to show what he can do.
Yeah, if you put those numbers out over full season, pretty special number.
Line towards second, and he drops it.
Gary, I tell you what, that's some solid pitching out there right now. He's got everything working for him. He looks like he's in complete and total control right now. They are off balance the entire game.
And we've got Smoke coming to the plate. Struck out swinging his last time up. And Matsuzaka's pitch too low, taken for a ball.
Good spot there, just down a little bit out of the zone. Tried to get him to chase. He wouldn't go for it.
Gets that call at the knees, evens the count at 1 apiece. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Fastball on the block. He doesn't get the call, though, and it's 3-1.
Well, that right there is a really good pitch, just missing the outside corner. Give the batter a lot of credit, though. That is one of the toughest pitches to lay off of, that hard fastball away.
Did he try and muscle up that time? But he missed, and the count's full 3-2.
Well, that's what you like to see. Power going against power. That two-seamer with great movement, and the batter swinging for the fences. The pitcher won this battle.
Got him, and the side is retired. He's 3 outs away from a perfect game.
Can you imagine what's going through his mind right now, walking back to that dugout, just 3 outs from a...
Fail again in their quest for a hit. That's going to make it 8 no-hit innings so far. Seattle's still hoping to put something up. Avila's at the plate. He'll get us started as we go to the bottom half of the 8th inning. Taps this one foul off to the left. Swings, lines this one back up the middle. That should be a base hit.
They tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Steve, it looked like he might have been guessing down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count. He got a pitch over the heart of the plate, and he took advantage of it.
And it's Dustin Pedroia in the box now. Still without a hit yet in the game. He'll get another chance here. Swing, and oh, he shatters his bat as he hits this one on the ground. And there's one. Now over to first, and safe at first. Close play, not quite enough time to get him. It's David Ortiz, Big Papi.
Well, you've got the lead right now with...
Ground ball, Ortiz. 1 and 2. They got both of them that time. Well, how about that? Only needed 4 pitches to set down the guys. Tremendous. It's going to be Saunders. Last time up, he went down swinging, striking out against Matsuzaka.
Well, the two-seamer's just bouncing around up there, dodging bats, and it got him out the last time. You got to figure he's going to see it again here.
Well, when he goes to that pitch, it is just jumping out of his hand. And right now, nobody in this lineup has been able to pick it up or do much of anything when they've seen it come their way.
Taps this one foul to the right. Struck him out. That's going to be the first out of the inning, and there are 2 to go for perfection.
Now, he's got to be feeling the excitement now, Gary. Not too many pitchers have ever come this close to a perfect game in their careers.
Thames at the plate. Struck out swinging last time, and starts him out here. Matsuzaka will miss outside. That'll be taken for a ball.
Gary, in the 9th inning, has not given up a hit in this one, so we may be looking at some history for him personally and for his club.
There's a swing, a high pop-up behind second, and Avila's going to play it. 2 away. He is now just 1 out away from perfection.
Gary, you can feel the energy in the crowd right now. Everybody knows what could possibly happen here. 1 out away. We're witnessing history.
It's Ryan at the plate. Grounded out his last time through. Matsuzaka gets set and delivers. Hit on the ground. This could be the end of this ball game. He's out, and there it is. He did it. A perfect game.
One of the hardest feats to accomplish in baseball or in sports in general. An unbelievable effort. Perfect stuff on a perfect day. Well, they treated their hometown crowd to a phenomenal pitching performance in this one. A big win on the shoulders of their pitchers.
Well, it's that time again. How about we take a look at our player of the game? Daisuke Matsuzaka, a mound game worthy of recognition.
Well, you know, they don't call it a perfect game for nothing. This is something that this young man will remember for the rest of his life. And everyone who's here has to have a feeling that they just witnessed some sort of history. And I know, never playing in one in my career, a perfect game, I'm thankful I got to see this one.
And we witnessed a pitcher who has put himself in the record book, an incredible, perfect game.
I mean, you see history made here with this kind of performance from this guy, an outstanding effort. And they get the win as a team as well to move forward.
Thanks for being with us today. We hope you've enjoyed 2K Sports Major League Baseball. We wrap it up. I'm Gary Thorne with John Kruk, Steve Phillips, and our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you soon.